Hey y'all, welcome in. Today we're going to be testing out whether or not the Evolved Furnace synergizes and works with 2.9 Balloon. If you're coming in from YouTube, welcome in. We're just going to play a bunch of games, test it out. I have a couple different decks we're going to try out. We got Evolved Tesla. Kind of want to try this out with guards, with bats, and see if we can make up for, you know, perhaps like the lack of DPS and the inability to snipe out buildings. He has long range. He has longer range than a cannon actually, but we're going to test out if it'll work offensively in lieu of the Musketeer. My hunch is that his chip damage will be really valuable, but we're going to get less balloon connections. I also suspect he's going to create really good elixir advantages, so those elixir advantages might enable us to just kind of wreak havoc with our balloons as well. But yeah, I mean, the question is he worth it relative to other decks? And so yeah, that's what we're gonna try and figure out today. So welcome in. I'm just gonna start playing now while we wait for some people perhaps to hop in. Hey, yo, welcome in, welcome in. How's it going? Today we're testing out the Evolved Furnace, seeing if it's gonna work in 2.9 Balloon or not. I'm excited to see what we can do here. So just gonna hop in a game to start us off, especially for the folks coming in, tuning in. How's it going? How's it going? Welcome, y'all. All right, let's check it out. Into our first game here. Gonna just start with the miner in the corner spot, of course. I have Evolved Tesla in for this one. We'll definitely try out Bomb Tower. We're gonna try out some Evo Bats as well. Try it out with an Inferno Tower. I think the Inferno Tower might be pretty good. But yeah, main thing I'm curious about is how is his DPS on defense. Looks like we might be up against 2.6 hog recruits. Yeah, we're up against recruits. Got to save our building, of course. We can mine on top of that. Oh, there it is. That's why we save our building. Not my best use of that Tesla, but that's okay. Yeah, that was a pretty awful use of that, but it's okay. I think we might be able to snipe out that. Yep, we did. Good miner here, but I'm just gonna let it go. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. King Tower's up now, so it'll help us out. And yeah, we'll be rocking and rolling. Yo, Furnace already got a little bit of damage. Not gonna lie to you. That is the question. That's what I'm saying, Sasha. That's what I'm saying. We'll see if it works out or not. We're getting a little bit of chip already. I'm really curious if it's gonna create a big elixir advantage or not. That's the main thing. Is like if it can, we'll be in a good spot. The question is, can it snipe out those buildings without the Evo? Whoa, okay. Maybe we could have went Furnace there. Oh, we had a little bit of lag. That's sad. The thing is that Furnace got chip and the miner's getting chip too, so we're actually not down too badly. So they have a hog. You know, usually Musketeer and a Snowball can full kill a hog. Will the Furnace? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. So let's see, y'all. Welcome in. How's it going, y'all? Red chair. Thoughts on the Evo Furnace? That's what we're testing out today. It's my first day, of course, playing with it. And we're gonna find out. I'm gonna just take care of this. There you go. Maybe we could have went Evo Tesla there. That would have been pretty good as well. Just gonna take down this miner. Furnace is on the other side, getting damage, getting chip damage. I'm gonna put a bomb down. It's a little bit of a workstation, but yep, there's the Goblin Gang. So that worked out pretty well. We're gonna save our. Now we have to log this as well. We're gonna have to log this as well. Should be able to take all that out. Too much damage. Now we have skeletons. We're down on elixir, but the question is, can the Furnace give us an elixir advantage? We'll see. Now we have an Evolved Furnace. Yeah, we have spectators too. What's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Little Monday 2 p.m. stream. Yeah, all the. Wait. Oh, okay. Is there lags for y'all? Oh wow. Yeah, there's quite a bit of lag here. I see it now. I didn't realize. No, that's lags on my end. I'm gonna have to change up my frame rate, and maybe that'll fix it hopefully. So, all right. Yeah. After this game, I'll make sure to fix that for everybody. They've been running. You have a little lag. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm gonna fix that. Just give me a second. Yeah. We'll take that. That's a pretty easy fix. So, wow. Evolved Furnace is kind of going crazy on defense. I can't lie to you. So yeah, we're gonna get the second one now. We're gonna get up a little push. I think we can actually go in with our miner here. There's just so many fire spirits on the map right now. Holy smoke. Yeah, they just used arrows on defense. It's gonna be really good for us. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy, do you see that? I'm gonna put down some skeletons, get a little Tesla. Dude, did you just see that? Oh my goodness. Yo, it had so much elixir that they literally couldn't do anything. They had nothing left, so. Alright, I know that was lagging real bad for y'all. I'll change up my frame rates real quick. If I can do that real quick without having to end the stream. I don't think I'll be able to do so. I might have to end the stream and pull it back up. Yeah, I know. I see the lag, y'all. I know how to fix it. It's not gonna be a problem. I just have to change up my frame rates real quick. I was trying to test it out. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna hop right back on in just a second. Okay. I just had to make sure that I have to test out the frame rates to make sure it doesn't lag for y'all. Okay. So 3, 2, 1. All right, y'all. We're back in. All right, y'all. We're back in. All right, everybody. We're back. I fixed the lag stuff. That shouldn't be a problem anymore. We got the furnace emote too. Let's go. That's clutch. Yeah, let me know if it's still lagging. It's kind of perplexing. It wasn't lagging earlier, yesterday. So let me get this up in here. I think we got it. We got to throw in the Evo Furnace. I usually don't. Okay, here we go. Is this the one I like a lot? Yeah, I like this one. It's pretty fun. I'll put it in here for the night. Which one? So, all right, y'all. Let me know if the lag is fixed. Is anybody here on the street? Yeah, we got a few people. All right, y'all. Let me know if the lag is fixed. Yo, D-Guys, what's happening? How's it going? How's it going? What's going on, y'all? Excited to test out this Evo Furnace. I put it in with the Evo Tesla. Let's put it in a bomb tower and just see how that works. Let's just do regular 2.9. We have a bunch of different options. My favorite card, my favorite card is actually the Musketeer. So this is gonna be interesting, right? It's not lagging anymore. Let's go. Yeah, I fixed it. It was a pretty easy fix. I had a feeling. You see how there's like black lines on the edges? I was trying out a different. It's called a. Well, I'll just get into the game here, but I was trying out something different to get rid of it. I think I gotta just to try it a little bit different next time. I feel like it's lagging just a tiny bit, but yeah, just let me know. Nah, it looks pretty decent. Is that the furnace itself? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna mine her in the corner, maybe force out a little bit of elixir, but what's the best answer for the furnace? That's another question, is how are we going to respond to the furnace? Without like taking a huge elixir disadvantage. Because that is a lot of fire spirits. So I don't really want to use my building, right? Okay, now we can. Yeah. I'm just gonna go full surround here. Gonna get out a furnace of our own. How does the bar barrel do against it too? That's gonna be a good question. I'm just gonna set this up here. We're gonna have to let the furnace just take care of that what's it called? The elixir golem. Gonna snowball that all back. And yeah, and he's just gonna have to go to work. And he does a really good job. The furnace has enough splash, but we need to try stuff today. Exactly. We're just gonna test it. I have a bunch of different decks we can try out. I'm gonna put the miner here and then let the furnace get to work on their furnace. Hopefully we can just take that out. And that of course that's gonna be our biggest problem. There we go. We took it out. Lovely. Just gonna get another one on the map. I think the more we can cycle the furnace, the better. Let me know how the lags, y'all. The lags working for y'all. I think I should have fixed it, but yeah, I had a feeling I kind of knew what to do. Is my audio cutting out? Oh no. Is the audio cutting out occasionally? Let me know. That's a really good question. I'm gonna go balloon here. Oh, they have his archers, right? Yeah, there you go. I mean, that fire spirit should be able to do a little bit of work on those archers. Not gonna put my miner down. Don't want to overcommit too much. But yeah, it looks like that might be able to get a hit for us, which would be amazing. Okay, they have E-Golem, so yeah, we don't want to extend too much because they have a cheap win condition. Oh my. I think he's gonna get more damage. Oh my goodness. Will it pop in front? It does, so he's gonna still get in there. Lag's okay. Good. Let me know how the hey, I don't to know name. What's happening? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Today, of course, we're testing out the Evo Furnace. Audio's fine. Okay, that's great. That's perfect. So we're testing out the Evo Furnace and 2.9 balloon. Audio's fine. It's not a problem. Okay, that's good. That's good to see. They're definitely gonna go. They're gonna go E-Golem here, it would appear. So I'm just gonna get my bomb tower set up early, and we'll kite this across. And now we can just let our Evo Furnace cook. Let's just tank for him. Let our bomb tower Evo Furnace. The amount of splash damage of this deck is crazy right now, right? So what I'm wondering is if we have enough DPS without the Musketeer. We're just gonna get in front of this, and yeah, we're chilling. Okay, let's see what we can do. We could put on another furnace, but I think we're gonna be okay. Okay, Evo Archers with that. Good thing we didn't overextend, right? Get another furnace on the map. Kite this all over with this. They have an Evo Archer, so we're definitely gonna want to use something on that. We're gonna use our Evo Skeletons, and then we can miner up top. Just like the reason I think he's gonna do better in cycle decks is because he is, like you want to get him you want to protect him. Like he's not that good on his own, but if you protect him, then he could do a lot of work. We're gonna get another Evo Furnace down. I'm gonna put on the left side because that's kind of where we want to attack. So that balloon's gonna get a lot of damage. So yeah, we just kind of keep protecting our furnace, let him get to work, let him do his thing, and there you go. I'm just gonna get a miner down. We want to take him out as soon as we can and let our furnace cook. We're gonna get double furnaces down. They don't have a big spell, so this is gonna go crazy right now. Because the thing is, like, double Musketeer is nice. Double Furnace is on another level. Yeah, well, we're gonna find out. The thing is, the question is, right, is that is the Evo Furnace so overpowered that it doesn't even, we don't really need, that we don't even need the Musketeer anymore? That's the question, right? Like, look at this. It's just doing so much. It's just, oh my goodness. You see what I mean? Like, it forces out so much elixir that it doesn't really matter that we don't have the we're just gonna snowball these archers and then death damage will win. But yeah, the thing is, he might be so over. My gut is Musketeer is gonna be better, but he does so much damage and he has so much like value as far as forcing out elixir that it might be worth it. But that's what we're testing out today, right? We're undefeated so far. He's broken in drill and recruit spirit spam. I bet. I have a feeling he's drill, because drill was already the best deck in the meta last season, and so if they don't nerf it, we're gonna be in for a drill season, no doubt about it. So the question is, do we switch to drill? Nah, man, we're a balloon cycle deck. You know, that's what we do. But I think that the drill might be so overpowered that it would be a really easy to push with and really easy to do really well with. So, okay, he's definitely going to do very well against the witch, especially with the witch nerf. So, all right, looks like we're up against a bridge spam. Kind of, yeah, there it is. So yeah, here we go. This is another test, right? I'm gonna wait for these skeletons to come out from the witch, and we went a little early, but it's okay. Okay, lovely. Oh, that was a bad zap. That was a really bad zap. The witch is on my tower, though. I don't like that too much. All right, here we go. We can support this. We can support this. They use the zap, so we have a little bit of elixir. They're also down their daggers, so it could be a high value proposition. Let's see if we can bar barrel like any swarm troops. Oh man, I'm quite late there, so I'm just gonna throw another furnace down and let him get to work. The earlier we get cycled with these Evo Furnaces, I think the better. Evo Furnace hard count is log bait. Yeah, no, log bait is dead. Log bait is dead. I'm sorry to say, y'all. We're just going to snowball that. We're definitely taking some damage here. I think we overextended with that ice golem, and then we overextended with the bar barrel. So, you know, you're going to take damage when you do that. 1, 2, 3. This furnace is going to go to work. We could mine her with this. I'm going to mine her a little bit late because I think the ice spirit will tank for him. Yep. Because this miner's going to get a ton of damage. We're just going to kite this opposite lane, let both towers take care of it. I'm going to get the furnace down here. Furnace will take care of these bats, hopefully, as well as the oh my goodness, you see the furnace getting so much value. Oh my gosh, do you see this? He's just going crazy right now. I think we go in. It's so fun to have an overpowered Evo, I can't lie to you. Alright, we're just gonna go in here because it's like keep him alive, support him, and let him do some work for us, right? We're just gonna go again. I think he can 1v1 this I think he can 1v1 a witch even on their side of the map. Is your deck good? Yeah, my deck is it's quite strong. Fan just got 30th in the world with it last season. Yeah, he just 1v1 a witch on their side of the map. That's crazy. Alright, nice. Alright, we can go furnace here. I think the furnace actually full counters. Did I get that right? I think I did. I think our Evo skeletons are still going to do some work for us. Oh, wow, and the fire spirit tanked for us a little bit there, too. Alright, now we can go in for sure. Their only air counter is really bats, and the furnace is going to take care of the bats, so I think we can get double furnace down. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy. I mean, what's he going to do? I don't think that's going to cut it. We're going to bar barrel in front. Let's try to go for a 3 crown. This deck doesn't really 3 crown, but I think we can with the double furnace. The thing is, they have to respond to our balloon, and then they won't have enough for the Mega Knight, right? I definitely got my miner down a little bit late. Golly, yo, we're undefeated. Mag, yo, what's up, Mag? Welcome in. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? How you doing? We're testing out the Evo Furnace today. It's going to be exciting. We're undefeated so far, and we're actually destroying people, so it feels easy, which is not how this deck is. This deck is usually high skill, very difficult, and right now we're actually just completely steamrolling people. So, yeah, let's see how high we can get. Maybe we can tail to the Ultimate Champion today. We're definitely have to grind a little bit, but we hit it pretty early last season too, so it's definitely possible. There comes the fan, nice. Thanks for the gold, JT. No problem at all. All right, let's hop right back in here. But yeah, anybody else have the Evo Furnace? I'll test it out. We can test it out with Drill as well. I have Drill maxed out, so that's going to be crazy. I have a feeling that deck is going to be completely broken. Do we start with Evo Furnace? I think it's so broken that you can actually start with it, especially because this deck has good defense in other areas. So there you go, Furnace versus Furnace. You know, the best counter to Furnace is Furnace. We also have Bar Barrel. I think Bar Barrel is going to be a decent counter for it. We'll just protect it. Again, I think Furnace is going to be very good in cycle decks because I don't think we got to do we don't have to do too much. Yeah. I was going to say if we overcommit too much, then they're just going to stack things up on us. So we don't want that to happen. So we're just going to try to get a really high value Bar Barrel here. And then yeah, we should be okay. Yeah, that bomb tower did really good work for us. Overcommit on the Furnace. We could have put the Furnace a little bit lower. We would have been fine, but that works out okay. Yeah, we got 41 people, y'all. Let's go. How y'all doing? A little risky on rank, win rate. I mean, win rate doesn't really... true, it does matter, but I don't care about win rate all that much. Oh, look at that chip damage. Chip damage is huge with this deck, you know? And this is going to get so much more chip damage than the Musketeer will, you know? Oh, no, I definitely misplaced my Ice Golem. I'm not really used to the Furnace. That would have got a lot of chip damage, so... Gonna get another Bomb Tower down. Bomb Tower's going to put in some work here for us. We're definitely late on this Bar Barrel. So we're just going to snowball this back. I don't really want to take damage. This is a cycle deck. You don't really want to take damage. So yeah, a little snowball. We're overcommitted just a little bit. Hey, Bagel, how you doing? I love bagels. I'm actually from New Jersey. We have really good bagels over there. So what's your favorite type of bagel, huh? I like everything bagels with some cream cheese. Maybe some cream cheese. Strawberry cream cheese is really good. I was just going to Furnace down, see what 1v1s versus this. Put it a little bit low, but Yeah, we'll see how it does for us here. Wow, it pretty much full countered that. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, so they're putting a furnace down, but they don't have Evo Furnace, which is nice for us. So we'll see how this fares. I'm gonna snowball this a little high so we can get a little bit closer to ours. We're gonna barbell this as well, keep our Evo Furnace alive, and then yeah, we're chilling. Barbell's protecting it too. We just killed their furnace really easily. Can we keep this alive? Nah, we can't keep it alive, but that's okay. The knight's gonna die. Get a little more chip damage, y'all. Well, the chip damage is going crazy here. Chip damage is going crazy. So yeah, how are y'all doing, everybody? How was your end of season last night? I stayed up really late. I didn't push until really late at night, and I was very tired, and I tilted pretty badly. I was at 1800, tilted down to 1580, so I was actually quite upset about it, but it is what it is. There's nothing we could do. I just gave up because I was like, no, we're just gonna keep tilting it. It's not worth it. And we could have bomb towered high there, but yeah, the splash damage is crazy. I wonder if there's anything we can do to like really make that splash damage even better. To be honest with you, but let's go here with the miner. I think we can get some Evo skeletons down late because yeah, exactly. We're gonna put snowball here. Evo Furnace is definitely doing work on our balloon. That's perhaps the other factor. I'm just gonna now let this come to our side of the map so we can take care of things a little bit. We're definitely gonna not want to give them too much splash damage value. Great. We're gonna go bomb tower high. It'll help out with everything. Gonna bomb tower, gonna barbell here as well. Yeah, because the thing is, if the more we can group troops up, the better. We're gonna get this down right here. We're gonna get this down right here, and barbell again. They're just giving us so much splash damage value that the ice spirits are gonna do really well. Something I wonder is if like a tornado would be. I'm trying to think if there's something else that we could synergize with this. I'm gonna miner here to try to keep him alive. Is it a she, a they? I don't know. All right, Evo Furnace is alive, so we're gonna keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to get the other furnace down as well. And keeping our Evo Furnace alive. The more we can keep it alive, the better, right? One of them died. That's okay. Got the Ice Spirits coming down. If that balloon can take it out, we're going to get a lot of Ice Spirit damage. Oh, my goodness. Yep, there it is. And another Ice Spirit. Can we get that on tower? Probably not. But the chip damage is going crazy right now, y'all. I'm going to get a bomb tower down here. We're going to get a bar barrel here. And I was a little early in that bomb tower. Sorry, a little early in that bar barrel. Man, that's a lot of skeletons. Going to get another one down. You know, the more the better. I see that they're getting a little bit of furnace damage there themselves. But, yeah, we're looking pretty good. This is a lot of spam. And against these matchups, yeah, you're definitely just kind of getting chip damage and kind of biding your time almost. So, all right, let's get our Evo Skeletons down here. Now we're stacking up furnaces. And I don't think they have much for this. So, all right, y'all. We're fighting a lot on their side of the map, which I'm curious if that's the best strategy or not. But I don't know if it matters too much just because we're getting so much value out of our furnaces. All right, y'all, we have triple furnace on the map, y'all. Triple furnace. I don't know what they're going to do about this. They don't even have, like, a big spell or anything. So, double furnace now. We're going to get back to our third one. And this is a lot. This is kind of crazy. I mean, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Holy, did you see all those fire spirits? Oh, my goodness. I mean, is this even a balloon deck anymore? I mean, is it just a furnace deck? All right, this is kind of insane. This is not quite the Clash Royale I'm used to playing. I can't lie to you. You'll be back. All right, Red Chair. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yo, Stu, what's happening? What's happening? I don't know. Am I still get to 1500 for ranked? Yeah. We just outshipped that person like crazy. I mean, maybe a matchup we can't get through with our balloon, and it just didn't matter. He has a DIH. Not sure what that means, but what's happening? What's happening? A little risky in ranked. Yeah. Yeah. I love the goat emojis. Those look pretty cool, actually. All right. Let's see. I don't know. Like, it's good, but is it fun? You know, like, I'm used to the Musketeer to getting a lot of value. You have to protect us, a lot of skill. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy, I'll be honest with you. I also don't know if we need this splash damage from our bomb tower. You know, that's why I was thinking maybe the Evo Tesla might be better. So, yeah, that could be a way. I mean, we're winning, so why change it, right? But I wonder if the Evo Furnace will be pretty good. The thing is, the bomb tower does really good against the spirits, right? Because it hits everything. Where the spirits are going to distract for the Tesla. So, kind of, you know, it's like trade-offs, but yeah, welcome in, everyone. We got 49 people, y'all. No way. What's happening, everybody? It's so good to see y'all. How are y'all doing? All right, we're gonna go Ice Golem up high to kite. You want to put it down two tiles from that, but first one of the game, first lumberjack of the game. So I was just making sure I didn't kind of mess up or something. We're gonna need a barbell on that. That's just a micro that I just know at this point. We could have minored there, but I'd rather. Okay, we could. All right, let's go. This is the base setup. Let's see how this fares, right? We're gonna get this over here, cut it over. Nice. We put our skeletons on after the rage. How does the DPS go here versus the giant? How are we looking? Oh, Jesus Christ. I think he killed it faster than a Musketeer would have, actually. All right, we're just going to let this go. We only have 4 licks, so I don't want to miner with this. Thoughts on Ken? Yeah, Ken's cool. He's really successful. Really a popular person. Yeah, I don't have too much to say about him. He's a little weak against the spam bait. Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, like, he is so strong against the spam bait that I wonder if it really matters, and we missed that. I was looking at the chat. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's a weakness of streaming. Sometimes I'd be looking at the chat and I miss stuff. So, yeah, how do I feel about Ken? Ken just made me lose. No, I'm playing. Queen Musketeer will be missed. I know. The thing is, I don't know if I could really get. She's my favorite character. Like it would be very tough, be very difficult to just get to let her go. I can't lie to you. So, all right, you know it's tough to use evil skeletons here, but it's just to play. It's just to play. We don't want to take that damage. Yo, Isaac Patterson's here. What's happening, Isaac Patterson? How you doing? How you doing? Queen Musketeer. Yeah, no. So Isaac, we're testing out the Evo Furnace, see if it works in 2.9 balloon. Yeah, we'll see. I'm curious. I'm very, very curious. We're gonna block the bridge here. Not gonna do too much if they overspend, but they don't have their bomber, so this could be pretty good. I don't know what type of range troops they actually have. Yeah, let's see. Can we win a bridge battle with this? We're about to find out. I'm gonna snowball this too. We're gonna try to DPS this down. They do have a fireball. We didn't know that. Now we do. We're gonna get another furnace down. Let's see. How's the DPS of this furnace looking? You know, gonna let that the first one go. We're gonna tank for this prince. Oh my goodness, this is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna miner in the back here, just because we have Evo Furnace. There's 3 spirits down. I don't even. Do they have a small spell? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be so much chip damage. The thing is, what I wonder is like, though this deck is good, I wonder if I'm gonna snowball this away. Try to. Oh, it lagged a little bit, but we can get these evil. We can get the skeletons down. We'll pro switch the furnace with this deck. I would be shocked. Fan, he's so good with the normal deck. I don't know why he would ever switch away from it actually. I'm just going to snowball here, slow everything down in the middle. The prince should still come back to that ice golem, and the furnace is putting in work. Dude, the DPS in this furnace is crazy. I'm just gonna miner here. We don't need to go crazy. We can just keep doing what's working and keep our defense up. Not my best Evo skeletons, but I don't think we're gonna have any consequences. We can put another furnace down. Oh my, furnace is still alive. It's gonna kill that bomber. It's gonna help out on the Mega Minion just a little bit. They're actually winning right now, which is oh yeah, they're winning off a mistake on my prince. So all right, let's see if we can get our first balloon down of the matchup here, and see what's up. So we're gonna miner in the back. If they do have there's the Evo Tesla. All right, let's see what this furnace can do without a building. We're just gonna see what it can do. We got a lot of damage with our balloon. Let's see if we can do DPS enough on this giant for it to not be too bad. I mean, I don't think he did too great, but we got enough. We got what we needed. So we have to get a miner here, and it has to hit tower here before they get back to their All right, so we've got snowball on us. So we got the win. It seemed like he did pretty decent against the giant, I'll be honest, because the musketeer wouldn't have killed it either. This card looks broken. Possible nerf. I think it's gonna get a nerf. It desperately needs one. And when it happens, we'll go right back to our musketeer. So, I mean, the thing is, the musketeer is so much more fun because it takes so much skill. But you know, this card is kind of cracked. So, Elijah, I'm not going to right now. I want to keep pushing. So, let's see if I'm trying to get as high as we can. Maybe I'll be a champion early would be really sick. In season, we might even be able to hit top 10,000 if we can, but can't get ahead of ourselves. We're definitely low in ladder still. Yeah, Elijah, I'm not going 1v1 right now. Should we try this out with Tesla? Let's see how it works with Tesla, just to see, you know. Evolved Tesla is obviously a pretty strong card, and it's still going to work against all the spam. So we could also run. We could run guards, but I think running a faster cycle is a little better. 58 people, there's no way. Yo, what's happening? How's everybody doing? We're on the Evo Furnace, undefeated so far. Card seems pleasantly broken. We're gonna run with Evo Tesla, which obviously is different from what the pros run. The pros also don't run Furnace, so I mean maybe they will now. I would be excuse me. Again, I would be absolutely shocked if Fan were to change up, just because he's so used to this deck. But yeah, we'll find out. I'm gonna put my skeletons after my barbarian lands. From there, I'm gonna get my miner up now. Try to get in front of the skeletons. But yeah, I think the miner synergizes really well because it's gonna tank for the fire spirits. And fire spirits do a ton of damage. A fire spirit is the same damage as a fireball. So imagine every time, and I think that furnace is going to survive. Oh, no way, it 1v1's it does. I wonder where the furnace, I think we're going to get a little fire spirit damage here too. And a hit. Oh, that's just not fair. That's just objectively not fair. This card is absolutely broken. Josh Guy, what's happening? Welcome in. We're testing out, seeing if the Evo Furnace is viable in 2.9 Balloon. Of course, 2.9 Balloon is my main deck. If you don't know, my name is JT. I teach everybody how to run 2.9 Balloon. Just going to set up our Tesla here and protect the Evo Furnace because you already know what's up. Probably could have pulled the Ice Golem to the middle, and that way the Tesla would have popped in, but I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. Alright, we're going to get our skeletons down. We're just going to DPS this as much as possible and try to win a bridge battle. But yeah, this card is absolutely broken, so if we can just win bridge battles, I think we're going to be off to a good start. We're going to have to definitely sack that Furnace. Oh, definitely should have been more chill there. It's okay, though. We're still winning, so not too big of a problem. Where do you watch Fan's gameplay? I actually have him as my friend link, and then I make videos with him, so that's the best place to watch it. Sometimes he puts things up on YouTube, but yeah, if you want to watch Fan's gameplay, I usually put up videos with him. This season, I'm planning on making like a 2 to 3 hour guide where he beats every single deck in the game. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Y'all subscribe if you want to see more gameplay of mine, of Fan, of Yosu. It's so fun. The 2.9 Balloon community is really strong, and so yeah, there's a lot of connections, and we all kind of support each other. So yeah, come through. My channel is Soto's channel. Yosu has a really good channel too. So all right, y'all, let's test it out. Furnace versus Giant, Giant Prince. Let's see how we can do here. We go here. We're gonna go here. You know, of course. Let's see. We probably need to prioritize this bomber. I don't mind getting this bomber up. Yeah, we definitely. Maybe the Prince will retarget. It does. Sweet. So that's a question, right? Bomb tower or Tesla? Maybe Tesla would have been a little better there. Or maybe I should have barbelled on the left side. That was the biggest push, though, so it's not going to be a huge... I think we'll still be okay. Is your stream lagging? Is it lagging? Let me know, y'all. If it's lagging, just let me know. I mean, we obviously got to fix that. All right, let's get this working on here. Got to try to bunch everything up, get some splash damage. Kite the Prince over. The Prince did not kite. I'm going to get my Tesla down. I don't really want to take that damage. I see the fireball on the left. Yeah, we're not really getting our... Not really getting our balloon on the map too much. They have a fireball, but we still actually can win this, depending on how much value we can get out of our furnaces. So, all right, let's see what we can do here. They use their Evo Zap. Good to see. All right, now we go in. We just have to keep going in, right? We have to keep the pressure up because they have a fireball. Good, really good Prince from them. It would seem that Prince definitely counters the furnace, which kind of makes sense, right? We get the miner here as well. The stream is very laggy sometimes. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. We got to fix that for sure. Highest outplay potential, one of the hardest to learn. That's exactly right, yeah. Man, I'm not loving the furnace here. I'm honestly not loving it in this matchup. So, oh wait, we could still. Now they have a fireball. Yeah, they won that one for sure. Stream is very laggy sometimes. Is the stream lagging for other people too? That's disappointing. That's definitely disappointing. So my computer's definitely running a lot right now. So is anybody else, is it lagging for anybody else? Let me know if it is. There's a couple things I could still change up, so we could get that fixed. Evo E-Drag. Alright, we just got the Evo E-Drag, and we got a few of them themselves. We don't really use the Evo E-Drag, it's more of a beatdown setup. But yeah, let me know if it's lagging for anybody else. It's looking decent on my end, but if it is, just let me know. I'm going to take that out and put back Bomb Tower. I think Bomb Tower would have been a little better. Synergizes so well with these cards because it the splash damage is able to start cooking things. So stream is very laggy. Alright, after this game, I'll fix it up. You thought it was just me. Okay, yeah. Alright, that sounds good. I can fix it. It is a bit laggy. Okay, good to know. I'll fix it up. I'll fix it up. That's not a problem. We're just gonna go miner here. Looks like recruits. But yeah, I can change the bit rate. That should do some. That should help out a bit. I think I might need to take down some of my. I downloaded a couple docs so I could multi-stream with TikTok, and since I did that, it's been lagging a little bit. So, but yeah, I'm trying to just use the furnace. Every time I would put a musketeer, just putting the furnace down, and seeing if it's viable, right? So, let's see if it dies to poison. We're gonna get a barbell on top of this. Maybe we could also put the barbell a little further back. Would kite it, but does it survive? It does survive, but good miner with this. Get a little bit of... Yes, the barbell dies. Sweet. The miner's going to get a decent amount of chip here, depending on what they have. They have guards. It doesn't synergize. Right, that's what we're testing. It seems to be okay, but I think it doesn't synergize as well as the musketeer, which is kind of what we assumed, right? I'm going to put a furnace in the back here. Like, it's good, but it doesn't really do too much with the balloon. Because the balloon's counters are... You know, like rangers and everything, and they can just throw a mini tank in front of him, and it doesn't really do too much. So, do I used to stream? Yeah, I stream every day at 2 o'clock. Yeah, yeah. I'm a teacher, so once the school year starts up, maybe it'll change a little bit. But I think we can go in here. Actually, this looks like we want to get as much value from our furnace as we can. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. Ice Wiz was locking on, but he should still be able to take out the baby dragon enough at least. All right, let's test this out versus Graveyard, which is a hard counter. And wow, the splash damage is going to go crazy here. The Fire Spirit almost bailed on us. But yeah, the good news is like we have protection cards for him. The range damage isn't great. Yeah, correct. Yeah, and I was thinking Cannon might be pretty good. Evo Cannon could work pretty well. But I just don't... I think if you're going to run Furnace, you might as well run a different deck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't seem like it's the best with the balloon. Which is understandable. Like, I feel like I'm having a hard time getting balloons on the map because I'm prioritizing keeping him alive, you know? But we'll see. This is a hard counter right here we're up against here, so let's see if he can help out relatively. We can get some Evo. We can get a... Probably, yeah, okay. Because he also is the only card we have that can really kill the air troops. So let's see what he can do. I'm going to block the bridge here because I don't want them to get a graveyard down. Well played. I don't know if they're memeing me or not, but I'm just going to let the Furnace die to that barbell. Nothing we can do to protect that at this moment. Yeah, we really needed him to DPS down everything. He just didn't really do that, so we're going to lose the game off that. Yeah, there's nothing I can do at this point unless the Furnace kind of goes crazy. But yeah, it really feels like this card does not have the DPS that we need, specifically with this deck. You know, because that's what the Musketeer does. So either we run a different building and we can test that out, or we just run a different deck. I have a couple. Do I think 2.9 Balloon is meta? Yeah, I mean, it's not like, let's see. If you're trying to run like an OP deck, it's not OP. If you're extremely good, then you can win with this deck. It's like the skill is insane, you know? So it doesn't really matter what... we should definitely be going opposite lane here, but yeah, normally you can win bridge battles here because you have a Musketeer. So we'll see. I think he survives he might survive a poison, so that's kind of the good news. But yeah, we should be able to win this bridge battle and go on offense. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this Furnace. Do I think 2.9 Balloon is meta? Yeah, it's very good, but it's not gonna always be like overpowered or something. So really high value on this Snowball. Should be able to keep him alive. He just needs the DPS, man. He needs to do some work for us. He's just not doing the damage, y'all. He's just not doing the damage. Like, it's interesting. Like, I play this deck all the time, and I'm familiar with the interactions. And he's just not killing that Baby Dragon. And, like, the Musketeer is necessary to kill Baby Dragon. So, if you're going to make guides for another deck archetype. I actually am Toaster. I'm making Expo guides this season. So, I'm going to work with some Expo players and, teach y'all how to play Expo. I'm going to make, like, an Evo Tesla guide. That's my plan. You know, plans change, but that's the plan. All right, let me see if I can fix this stream here so it's not so laggy for y'all. 53 people with a laggy stream. I'm really impressed, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in. The best Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A deck player win against Fan? No, Fan beats that. It's a hard counter, actually. We have a good matchup against that. All right, let's see. We can go to output here. Change the bits down to 2,000. Yeah, I honestly should get rid of some docks. That would help out, too. But yeah, let me see. Let me know if that worked a little bit. Yeah, you're an Expo player. Yo, come through, Squid. I have Expo 3. That's my number 2 deck right here, so we can test out this stream for sure. I definitely wanted to focus on this Evo Furnace and everything. I teach preschool teacher, yeah, so streaming every day until school starts, and then we're gonna have a different schedule. I'll start popping up with y'all. I'm gonna focus more on long-term videos, maybe stream on the weekends. But okay, I think there's a couple things I could do. Maybe I can turn off vertical sources. I'm not using that. Turn off vertical scenes because I'm not using that. Turn off ATEM multi-stream. I'm not using that. We don't need stream transitions. I'm not using that. Vertical scene transitions, we're not using that. Okay, I took down a few docks. CPU's down. It's at to 49%. That should be a lot better. Let me know how this is working now. P.E.K.K.A Gob doesn't have good air counter. Loot cycle so fast. Exactly. We do a lot of damage. I'm honestly getting a little bit irritated. Like, I'm not having a lot of fun here. The Furnace doesn't really do what the Musketeer does. But don't worry, y'all. I'm not giving up. So I have 2 more decks I want to try out, but I got to go to a Classic Challenge. I don't have Evo Bats, so. All right, y'all. Next up, we're going to try this deck out. We got Evo Furnace in here with Evo Bats. We're going to test this out, see if it works, because it synergizes really well with the miner. It doesn't have the tanking though, which might be interesting. There's also actually no, we're gonna test this one out first. So this deck is really good. And there's a player that plays on top ladder with this deck. With he runs this instead of barbell. So he runs this with we get this instead by level. We'll get it by elixir. We get back to by elixir here. Get down to our skeletons. So there's a player on top ladder from Middle East, and he runs this deck. He runs it with Valk and Inferno Tower instead. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's better than double elixir. From Bridge Spam. Yeah, it looks good in Bridge Spam. Looks really good in Goblin Drill. Would y'all? I'll make a poll. I'm actually pretty good with Goblin Drill. Would y'all want me to play Drill Cycle with Furnace? I think we can go crazy with it. We'll start a poll here. Let me know if y'all want me to play that a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna start with the miner in the corner. All right, can we just close this real quick? Yeah, let me know if y'all want that. The arrow player. Yeah, exactly. The arrow player. He's really good with the deck. So we're going to go Ice Golem here. I'm not sure what his name is. I'm not able to read his profile picture. That Ice Golem is too high. I was reading the chat. But yeah, we're going to have to... just going to snowball the tower and get down to Ice Golem. Sorry, Valkyrie. Yeah, they already played their E-Spirit. So this should be a pretty good value on our Inferno Tower. So with 2.9, exactly. Yeah, this deck is insane outplay. Of course, the regular version. This one's pretty good too. But yeah, yes. Are y'all down for some drill? Okay, that's cool. How's the lag, y'all? I did like 4 things to change it up. So let me know if it's working for you. All right. So yeah, in this situation, if you have Musketeer, you wouldn't play it. So I'm not gonna play with the Furnace. Okay, now you play. Sam Lane is a mini tank, so that'll definitely work. Yeah, 47 people. That's crazy. Y'all welcome in. If you're new, my name is JT. I'm a teacher. During the summer, I'm on summer break, so I'm streaming. I'm making videos for y'all. Teaching y'all how to play 2.9 Balloon, and then I'm going to teach y'all how to play Expo now, too. We probably could have put Valkyrie opposite lane there, but that's okay. That's okay. Gotta get the miner on the tower. That's always a good play against these types of decks. This Balloon might be a little bit aggressive, but I think it should help out because the Furnace will be tanking. Yeah, there we go. Maybe like just a sliver of damage there. But yeah, we might be down a little bit. We might be down a little bit of elixir, but that's not too big of a deal. But yeah. Okay, we got the furnace. We can start it up in the back here potentially. See what lane they're gonna put their Valkyrie. We're down elixir, so we can respond to them. And we'll see what's up. The main thing here is, like, I'm noticing is because they don't need to use their mini tank too much on my win condition, they can use their mini tank on the furnace, and because of that, they can just kill him pretty easily without too many consequences. I'm gonna wait just a second, and then we go in. Sweet. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Put the miner down on tower. Again, you're gonna need chip against Expo decks. Can we get one more furnace? Nah, we can't. A little bit. I was a little bit late there, but now we have our furnace. Okay, I'm just gonna go here early. We're gonna go here. We're gonna see what the furnace can do against an Expo. Should be pretty good. The thing is, I don't know if his DPS is that strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're about to find out. All right, good enough. Good enough. So yeah, we're saying we get the fire spirits down. We don't really want to tank that archer. We're already down on that side. So yeah, this deck's a bit more expensive, but it's also pretty good in it's pretty good in double elixir. So we should be in a pretty good spot. We're just gonna DPS down this Valkyrie, change up the defense a little bit. They're used to the same defense, so let this. I know the Valkyrie's a little bit high, but that's okay. All right, now we can go here, and then they're gonna put down probably Tesla or archers. Yeah. Hey, the balloon. I put the balloon in a really good spot, and it still was able to get some value. So that's pretty good. Yeah, you just keep defending until you have the opportunity to go in. So yeah, we don't need to rush anything here. And we're gonna Tesla down too. They don't seem to have a big spell, which is really good for us. We could have definitely put our Valkyrie down. Oh, that's a really good fireball from them. We're definitely a little bit late there. So yeah, the miner should do a little bit of damage on that Tesla, so that Expo and take it down. But yeah, not looking the best so far for sure. Let's see if we can. We haven't really even got a balloon down yet, so this might not work too well. I mean, the issue is, like, the musketeer is so fun. It's like maybe this is good, maybe it's not. It doesn't seem good. But that was an interesting fireball there. That could give us a little advantage. But right, if they put the Valkyrie down, then maybe we can get a little bit of value with our furnaces, right? They don't only have another mini tank, so maybe we can get some value here. Keep pushing. Maybe, like, you know, this can overwhelm them. But now they have a fireball, so it's just tough because, like, they have the spells, and we actually might be able to get some damage here. Yeah, let's see what we can do. I'm just gonna put my furnace down instead of my Valkyrie. Yep. Now let's try to get a push going here. They have a fireball though, so it's still gonna get a lot of value. Put down this. Try to snowball the archers into my miner a little bit. They have a Tesla. They have archers. You know, definitely a hard matchup. Don't want to be taking any damage in single. We definitely took some damage. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, y'all. I think the test might be over. I do not think the furnace has synergy with this deck. It's not really working, and it's not helping us break through. The thing is, it synergizes with the miner, I think, but it does not synergize with the balloon. And so yeah, I think we can just give this game up. Call it wraps. All right, I think that's a wrap on furnace here, at least for now. We're gonna take a breather on that for 2.9 balloon. All right, I see a poll. I put up a poll saying if I want to test out the furnace with drill, and you said yes. So I'm not bad with drill. I'm actually pretty decent. So I have it maxed out too, so we can go on ranked. All right, let's head over to ranked here. Where's my drill deck here? It's right here. We'll go remove, get our furnace in here. This is going to be insane. I have a feeling 2.6 with furnace is going to go crazy. We're going to put this in for the Tesla. Yeah, I mean, I would be scared to face this here. This is going to go crazy. I'm decent with this deck too. Try something that's not loon. You could try P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Yeah, I could do that. I'm more of a cycle deck though. More of a cycle deck player. So furnace isn't a building any longer. Correct. It is not a building. It is a troop. Works kind of similar to the old furnace, but it shoots obviously. So it's kind of like a walking. It's like a walking furnace that shoots like a musketeer. It doesn't do as much damage, but yeah, I can do P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, but yeah, I'd rather run cycle decks. I think this is gonna work very well in drill because you can just protect it. So hey, Flinders, what's happening? We tested. How you doing, Flinders? We tested the furnace out with balloon, and it didn't have the synergy we wanted. It did not have the synergy we wanted. So yeah, we're running. We're gonna run drill now. We're gonna snowball that up into the furnace, and yeah, I put a little poll up. I miss you too. It's been a second. It's good to see you. I'm so. Oh, dude, we're gonna log here. It should be a pretty good log. Can we get a goblin stab? Yes, we can. Nice, good chip already. What do they do with Barb Hut? You know, maybe too early to see. If they made a walking Barb King, that would. Yo, Barbarian King instead of Barb Hut. Yo, that'd be kind of funny. We haven't seen a big spell for them yet. This looks like a bridge spam deck, if I were to guess. I'm feeling pretty good. End season was rough for me. I stayed up really late, and I pretty much did my push at like 2 a.m. And, it kind of went as expected for a 2 a.m. push. So, yeah, it was a sad little end of the season. So, definitely overextended that snowball, but that's okay. Tough end of season. I know, it was brutal. It's kind of a tough end season for all the 2.9 balloon players that I saw. Except Fan. He got 30th, which is pretty cool. Exactly. Evo Musk is going to stay alive. Don't worry. Yep, Queen Musk is staying in there. She's not going anywhere. Can start up a big push here. Replace Furnace Skellies. I see what you mean. We could do that. I don't think that's going to work, though, because we need Skellies to protect the Musketeer. Because if you're not getting Musketeer value, then there's no point. You know what I'm saying? So we have Evo Furnace, so we're going to go in. I think we can just log this. Yep. We're just going to log this. We're going to let this Knight survive just a little bit longer. That's funny. Missed the snowball. That's kind of funny. But yeah, that should take care of all that. Get an Ice Spirit down, too. And yep, there's a little bit of chip. And Gob Drill is all about little bits of chip, so this is going to work really well. High damage per second, that won't work. Exactly, yeah. It just didn't do enough damage. And then, like, in order to protect it, it was just annoying. Oh my goodness, yeah. I mean, if that's what you want to say. Yeah, this opponent's just, their deck doesn't really make any sense. They're running Royal Giant here. I'm just going to drill the far back corner. They're not going to expect that. Good Tesla bat, but that's just a little too aggressive. Alright, we're just going to go here. There you go, letting the Furnace survive. We can get this down, get a Royal Giant down. They do have lightning, so we're going to put this high. Love one more, we don't get it. Furnace is going to die. Oh, wow, that's kind of cool, interesting. It's kind of cool, too. But the, Oh, I definitely wanted to hit those magic archers with that. Gonna definitely probably take some damage, potentially even lose off that. Yeah, we got the log. Really good log though. JT, I put Furnace 2.6 is goated. Oh, like 2.6 hog? That sounds kind of fun actually. It's a little bit of a strange Tesla, I can't lie to you. Okay. Obviously killing magic archers with this deck can be tricky, right? We don't have a big spell, but yeah, it's not gonna be too big of a deal. Alright, yeah, the crew's coming. What's happening, everybody? Wow, the Tesla, oh man, I thought the Knight was gonna pull it, didn't. Alright, let's get some more drills down. We can definitely go crazy with our drills now. Yeah, I mean the thing is, yeah. So yeah, I'm replacing Goblin Demolisher here, which is a pretty similar setup. I'm gonna snowball this off. Don't want to be taking that damage on our tower. Yeah, this oh man, this Inferno Dragon's really doing a lot of work on us. Kind of a tough card for us to deal with. They have pretty good counters to the drill, so. The good news is they don't really have a big spell. I feel like I'm having a hard time protecting the Furnace. Oh, I can't lie to you. Because it just doesn't do that much damage, and so it just kind of dies a lot, I guess. I mean, maybe I could do something different, but just my first observations. Yeah, they definitely cooked me there. Getting top 10k? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Right now, all I want to do is play 2.9 Balloon. I cannot lie. Tested this out for y'all, but I just want to play 2.9 Balloon. I just want to grind. I just want to get better. We did really well last season. Like, I actually got a lot better last season, so. I don't know, y'all. My heart just isn't here for drill. My heart just isn't here. We tried it out one time. My heart just isn't here for drill. I gotta do what my heart is saying, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see. We have so many decks we could play here. We could do drill one more time. We need to take a break, y'all. We can come back to it. JT, this is my season. Yeah, this is my season. All right, y'all. Let me show you let me show you what I do on this channel. Let me show you what we do. Let me go by level here. Get our Musketeer in. Bro. You know what feels good? Oh, we got Musketeer back. It feels good. Do you think Furnace would be good against it or good for it? Yeah, right. Exactly. So if we see more bridge spam, I think we're gonna be in a good spot, right? We counter bridge spam. We see more drill. Drill could be tricky. I think drill is gonna be tricky. Evo must kills Evo, what's it called? So that's always going to be good. At 2.6 leveled up, I do actually. I do. But I don't. I'd rather play this. So I think the Musketeer is going to do pretty good against it. Bro, it feels so good to have Musketeer back. Yeah, no, literally. Dude, I'm the same exact way. I had a same here. I don't know why, but like end season, it felt like all the decks that were here were all like. I was just facing hard counters every single matchup. Like it was tough, man. It was tough. Not my best bar barrel, but I think the Musketeer is still going to get work as long as one Furnace pops on the bar barrel. Sweet. Yeah. Musketeer just DPSs him down so well. Now we don't want to go in. That's what Kate was teaching me. You know what I'm saying? She just kind of shut down him, so I feel like we're going to be in a good spot. What do you think this is? How you tilt? Alright, we got skeletons now. We put our musketeer on the side just in case they have a win condition. We put our bomb tower in the middle. Oh, it feels so good to play a deck I know really well. You know, gotta put this over here. We just snowball at middle. It's like to play a deck I have like kind of like full understanding of. You know, probably could say that snowball for offense, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, late on my bar barrel. I kind of need that bar barrel. I need that. So there's gonna be consequences here. There's gonna be some consequences here, no doubt about it. All right. The good news is that the furnace is on that, which means our skeletons can do some work. Yes, it's just like I know this deck. This is my deck. You know what I'm saying? I know how to play this deck. I know what I'm doing in this deck. More of a threat, exactly. They nerfed our miner. They did, but not yet. I don't think it came out yet. You should have seen Soda's stream, bro. I hopped on and he was not feeling good. I actually felt awful for him. I did not like seeing it. I hated seeing that because I mean I love Soto and seeing him that upset and sad was really, bro. What? Come on. Alright, fan came on. You know what that means. The fan comes on, it means we're going. Alright, we're going to go opposite lane against poison for sure. It's almost double elixir so we can go in. Usually if you go in like a minute earlier, there'll be consequences. I'm not going to miner here. So we're going to have to play some defense. Correct. But I can't put our this down because they have a balloon. Just get a miner in the middle there. Got a balloon hit. Yeah, see the furnace didn't kill he didn't 1v1 a balloon. That's really good news for us. Because if people start running, if they think that they can, let's get Ice Golem up here. Please kite. Thank you so much. See, bomb tower taking him out while it's also tanking for the balloon. Y'all, I think we're gonna be just fine against these furnace decks based on my first impressions. Because he doesn't kill it, and we have 3 cards that can kill him. So you get what I'm trying to say here. I'm gonna miner the back here. The balances are out. All right, lovely. Where are they updated at? I'm gonna put this musketeer a little bit high. We're gonna need her on the. So yeah, if you put your bomb tower here, it'll kill everything. I'm going to snowball this into where our tower can also hit. And we missed. Tough. Yeah, definitely don't want to take that to the face. That's for sure. Okay, we'll go here. And the miner will take that. So we can put this down. Whew. The Empress does a lot of damage, though. Don't sleep on the Duchess. Or the Empress. Whatever her name is. Yep. See, that's a fact. We got that bounty on the right spot. Against Sparky. He kept facing Sparky. What? Put my skeletons here so I don't miss. I missed. Gonna put this straight up. Death damage doesn't hit my tower. We're chilling. We have the lead here. I'm gonna put my miner down just to get a little bit of chip. I'm gonna let that Ice Spirit go for sure. We'll put this right in front. That doesn't really matter too much. We can put our Evo Must to kill this whatever her name is. I forget. Yo, I know, bro. Spirits are just. I'm not a fan of them. You know, I'm not a fan of them. Put this up high. Oh, I missed. No, I didn't miss. Clean. Musketeer survived. We're in a really good spot here. I can't lie to you. We're in a very good spot. I mean, they just have Furnace and Duchess, right? I'm not going to bar barrel. That's just a waste. I'm going to put my Musketeer here just to snipe that out a little bit, and then we should be in a really good spot. Just going to wait for the Duchess. They don't have him anymore. Yeah, the Furnace just doesn't do enough damage, y'all. It just doesn't do enough damage. You see it, right? Our Balloon's just getting free shots on tower, and we can defend it really well, too. We're going to go here. Pull that over. They're going to put a Duchess down. They do. We're going to put our Musketeer here. I don't know, y'all. All right, here you go. Double Furnace here. That was a really bad bar barrel. There's going to be consequences for that. Oh, I need my Musketeer to survive. It's not going to survive. I'm going to put my bomb tower low. We're just going to need to tank that. We're going to just need to tank that. Yeah, there it is. I'm worried about these furnaces, so I'd rather just do this. There you go. I think that was the best we could do there. I think that was the best we could do. Maybe we could do a little bit more on the left side. Maybe we just go in on the left here. This isn't gonna break through. Oh, it is gonna break through. Yo, no way. Okay, yeah, that might be a good game. We got a miner down here, and yeah, we might be chilling right now. I just don't. They don't have anything for this. Just yeah, they just don't have anything for this. The furnace just does not do the damage that they need. Yo, I think we're in a good spot. Is it laggy? No way. It's still laggy. So irritating. You know, because it wasn't lagging like 3 streams ago, and now it is. It's like, dude, I changed a couple things up so I can multi-stream on TikTok. And since then, it's been lagging, you know? It's, yeah. All the class streams are laggy. Kinda, but not like this. You got 10 frames. Bro, is it actually that bad, or are you playing with me? Are the balance changes in here? Alright, did they put them up? Like, did they say what they are? Yeah, they did. Alright, sweet. Let's check them out, y'all. I know most of you probably already seen it. Evil Snowball nerf. Feels good. Skeleton Barrel. Death damage nerf. Miner nerf. Spirit Goblins, that feels amazing. Firecracker, that feels good. Spirit Emperor's got a big buff right here. That range is going to be huge. It's going to be really annoying. It's almost like a flying machine. I'm curious if we'll see more Phoenix Golem, because that's not a bad deck. Alright, y'all. Alright, Flinders, I'll catch you later. See you later. See you later. Pine Trap, thank you, thank you. No other Clash stream is like that. Yeah, there is lag. Yeah, I thought so. Alright, Zappy's got buffed. I hate to see that. I'm a little concerned about these minions, too, because they're going to have a lot of range. It's laggy as hell. Man, that's... Dang, man, we got 60 people, and there's still lag. I'm kind of impressed. Alright, let's see. We got to fix this lag, though. We got to fix this lag. Oh, yeah. I got my bits really low. CPU's not even that high. What is causing this lag, bro? Well, we can figure... I'm going to test out a couple more settings here. And then, yeah, we'll see. It might be the, honestly, it might be my capture key. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with streaming or anything like that. So, alright, the bits are really low. Higher equals less CPU. We could do this, we could do this. We could lower that a little bit. The video is down there. SPS is at 30. Gotta sacrifice the other viewers watching the stream in photos. That's actually kind of funny. Is it really? Oh, that's brutal. Bro, that's kind of brutal. I can't lie to you. Alright, process priority is high. That's really good. I mean, I could lower the bitrate even lower. It feels crazy, you know, but I could do that. Videos, that's got to be there. That's fine. Sample rate's low. That's good. Alright, y'all, we're going to take this down to 1,000 kilobytes per second. Alright, y'all, which is fine. That should be still just fine. Primary server, good. Appearances there. Generals here. I mean, based on what happened, it seems that what I did to multi-stream on TikTok, the things I downloaded, like, it doesn't... Brother. Yeah, I know, I'm seeing it. It definitely looks laggy. Oh, man, you're close. I wish we could donate. That would be so cool. Alright, let me, is there any docks I can fix? We might just have to rock this. What time is it? 2:57? I know y'all are trying to watch a good stream here. Few. Let me see if anybody's on real quick. I'm gonna look something up, and I don't want y'all to be bored. Any good players on right now? No, I mean, like, not that these players are bad. I'm gonna go to TV Royale so we can watch some 2.9 balloon here. I saw a fan 1v1ing somebody earlier. All right, these are the best 2.9 balloons right now. Yo, Jitty, what's going on, man? Welcome in. I'm trying to fix the lag. There's a little bit of lag here, so I'm gonna try to fix it, y'all. 48 people, nice. What's happening, y'all? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, I'm gonna look up how to fix it while we're watching fan. He's 1v1ing the other best 2.9 balloon player from last season. Mirror matchup, so we'll see what they can do. I'm gonna look up how to fix this lag on stream. Lag on OBS. Let's see what we got here. I did that. Related to your hardware, network, and OBS considerations. Okay, yeah, we did that. Oh, yep, that's good. Ooh, I like that idea. Yeah, I can do that. Let me check if I can close any unnecessary programs. Oh, yeah, I can close Discord. That would do that. We can close this. We can close this for sure. Don't think that's gonna affect it too much, but that's okay. We'll close this as well. Monk instead of Ice Golem. Yeah, it works pretty well actually. I think the reality is whatever mono loon deck you pick, as long as there's good synergy, it's more about you getting familiar with every single interaction because they all take skill. So if you like the Monk better, go for it. It works fine. You just gotta. It's gonna be a little different, and there's no videos on YouTube about it. That's the hardest part, in my opinion. Since there's no videos, it can be a little tricky to learn when you get frustrated. But all right, let me check this. Make sure the driver card's up to date. I am. Reduce the bit rate. I did that. Is it lagging still? Looks. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Okay. Lowering the output resolution from 1080 to 720. Ooh. Oh, I have a really good option. I think this could work quite a bit. Or you know, all right. Let me see if I can. There's two things I can change here. Disable OBS preview. Good idea. Game capture or window capture instead. That's actually a really good idea. I can do that next time. Let's go here. We can change that. I'm gonna have to. Okay. Processing priority. We got that fixed already. Go to stream. Yeah, we're just trying to fix the lag on the stream, and now we're watching fan face the other top 2.9 balloon player. Maru's really good too. Those are the best. Then this player is the other one. 3 top players. Yeah, if you didn't know, the 2.9 balloon originated in Japan. Mugi and what's his name? Ryan. Sorry, Ryan. They like popularized the deck over there, so that was pretty cool. Let's if using software encoding, let's see if we can fix the encoding here. And I think we fix encoding and we fix the frame rates. I think we'll be okay. It's going to be a little lower quality, but it won't lag, so that's worth it. Bang. Output. Video encoders here. We got the... Okay, we'll have to take that off. Hardware encoding. So if we switch this to hardware encoding and do that. Okay, y'all, I got to end the stream just for like 2 seconds so I can fix these two thingies. So I'm gonna stop the stream and we're gonna